Hey guys, I'm Nikki and I want to welcome you here to Carry Grace. Alright, so in today's video, we are going to be doing some cleaning, a little bit of decorating, just kind of getting back to normal around here. So the first thing you're going to see me do is vacuum all the air out of this bag. My kids have a bean bag that had all of their stuffed animals in it from when they were young, and they are still not wanting to get rid of them, but they need them out of their bedroom. Actually, I need them out of their bedroom because I'm tired of them being in there and it being another surface that I have to clean. So we're going to suck the air out of these things and we're going to put them in the attic. And then my kids, at some point later, they can decide what we're actually going to do with these. But right now, I'm just excited that they're not going to be in anyone's bedroom anymore. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you some changes we have made in the dining room. First of all, I just realized that my kids put Santa up here as a joke, and he is still there. So anyway, if you happen to see Santa, I guess we're still rocking Santa. All right, so you may remember, just excuse the vacuum cleaner, you may remember that we had 6 mismatched chairs. I had like 3 white ones, 3 like robin's egg blue ones. We bought them a couple years ago after we moved in, and I was going to redo them, and I haven't redone them. The reason is because we didn't like the size of the chair. It wasn't the style, it was the size. They just felt too big with this table. So a couple weeks ago, my husband was coming home and he found a table and chairs on the side of the road. So this is the table that my husband actually built for me. This was like a custom table. I like my table, but I wanted different chairs. So he found these chairs, and this is the actual style of chair that we prefer. Now, I don't particularly care for the green and the wood. Like this color wood is a little bit orangey. Like I like the color of my table, but not this. But they don't like bother me. Like I'll probably redo them, but I'm not in a hurry because I'm just not in the mood to do that kind of project right now. But it also came with a table. And so the table is now over here. So if you have been with me for a little while, this room used to be like a den. We had a pretty couch over here and a coffee table. We had the bookcases that are now in my office. They were right here where the china cabinet is. And then over here we had our TV and then a desk. And this was just like kind of a TV room, like a second TV room. So when I had my office, we turned this into a dining room. I got the china cabinet. And then this is my favorite chair ever. This is a Facebook Marketplace find that I got in the last rental house that we were in, I believe. It's a Pottery Barn chair, and then I bought a new slipcover for it. It's my favorite chair, and there wasn't anywhere to put it in this house when we moved in, so it's been in my son's room. And I told him, I was like, if I ever have a place to put it, it is coming back downstairs. So just having the table and china cabinet, and then we have like the stone fireplace, everything in here was just feeling super cold. And I really wanted to just kind of warm this room up and just make it feel a little bit cozier. So the TV is eventually going away. I've talked about that. We brought the chair down here, and then I decided to keep the table that we found on the side of the road. It looks just like the chairs. I'll show you. It's just a wood table with a pedestal. And then I just grabbed a tablecloth to cover it up because number 1, I didn't want any more wood in here, and number 2, adding another like fabric and pattern is something that I really wanted to do. So my plan for this is I want to cover this table in picture frames. I love pictures. Okay, so I just realized that it would be way better if you were looking at me instead of continuing to look at the room. So I love pictures. I love family pictures. I remember as like a teenager, I loved it when we went to someone's house and they had a table like full of pictures, or like a piano covered in pictures, or just anything covered in pictures. I loved it. And so I had a bunch of pictures on the table that we have in the living room where the lamp is next to the couch. And then at Christmas, I took all of that off and I've kept it just kind of simple. And I don't think I want the pictures back in there. I think I really want them in this room. Also in here, and the lighting is kind of really weird right now, so sorry about that, but right here, we are actually eventually going to turn that wall into like a family gallery wall. Those pictures are sentimental. They're pictures from Prague. My in-laws used to live in Prague. They were missionaries there. And so those pictures are probably going to get relocated to the hallway. But I really just want family pictures in here. And I want to do like gold frames with white mats, possibly gold and black frames with white mats. Sometimes I like a mix. We'll just kind of see. But I'm really, really excited. I'm not going to try to do the gallery wall all at once. We just had some family pictures taken over the weekend. We had to reschedule them. They were supposed to be before Christmas. And then we were all sick and it didn't happen, but we finally got those made. So when I get those back, that is going to be like the center, like starting point for the gallery wall. And then just as I have extra money and want to buy frames, I'm just going to do it very gradually, very slowly. I've got a lot of like old family pictures that I want to put up and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about how this room is coming together. Right now though, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to start putting some pictures on the table. I've got them in a drawer in the china cabinet. That's where I put them during Christmas. I'm going to pull them out and I'm going to start putting things on the table. Now I will tell you that like the frames that I have right now, I don't know if those are the frames that I want to use. Like I don't know if I'm going to like them all together in here, but they're what I have for now. So that's what I'm going to start with and we're just going to get started. So tell me how you feel about having family pictures displayed in your home. Do you like having family pictures out for everyone to see? Do you prefer having them like maybe just in a hallway and not out in the common areas of your home? Do you prefer to just keep pictures like in a photo album or on your phone? I want to know, what do you like to do in your home? You can tell I like having all of the pictures and all of the places. I like all of the gallery walls, all of the things. But what do you like? Okay, so this is how this turned out, and I really like it. I like that. I don't know, I just like it. I like that it looks, I don't know, it just feels like going to your grandma's house and seeing all the pictures. So this is just lots of family pictures. I probably want to get some bigger frames to kind of go here in the back, just so we can kind of create a little more height, a little more like different heights and stuff. I like the mix. I'm not sure if I love these like plain white frames. But this is a start. So this is kind of definitely what I'm going for. I like that the plant is still there, and I like that our router is kind of hidden somewhat. This frame right here, this is one of my favorite frames. This is actually my family. This is my mom and dad, and then it's me, and then my brother and sister. This was taken, I don't know, probably 25 years ago. Anyway, I don't like this frame on this tablecloth, so I'm probably gonna just go put that in my office. And then the other thing I think I want to do is, I think I want to bring a leopard blanket in here and trade that one out, just to add a little bit more warmth. Whoop, I tripped over the vacuum. Just to add a little bit more warmth in here. So let me go grab a different blanket and see how that looks. Okay, yes, I like that for like the fall and winter time. I really like just the added texture and warmth. I really like the way the patterns play together. And then in the summer, I'll probably change it for something different. But yay, so you guys are gonna have to tell me what you think. We're gonna end up, this TV is coming down, and this picture that I don't love, it's a picture that belongs to my husband. He really likes it. And I think I will actually like it better. There's like a glare on it. But I think I'm gonna like it better if it's just on the wall right here. And then I think what I'm wanting on the fireplace is just something lighter and brighter. I think it's just because there's so much, like the frame on that is wood and it's all like earthy looking colors. I think I would prefer something completely different there, but I think I'm gonna like that here. So this is how this turned out. And like I said, I'm sure I will update frames just as I can and want to. I like to find frames at places like TJ Maxx and Ross and things like that. But I'm so excited to have a table just for picture frames, even though my family thinks I'm crazy. Now I really need to get some cleaning done. So this is our half bathroom at the front of the house. And I know I've mentioned several times that we have been sick. I was sick, my husband was sick, my kids were sick. We kind of passed it back and forth. And because of that, this bathroom took a beating. My husband kind of started using this bathroom, and then I used our bathroom, kind of just trying to keep germs separate from each other. And this bathroom was horrible. I wish you guys could see, like on camera, how really dirty this is. I know I've mentioned it before. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before. This faucet is one that we found a really good deal on. But I can tell you that the reason we got a really good deal on it is because it spots up really, really bad. Most new faucets now that have like a brushed nickel kind of finish, they don't do this, but this one does. And so it was horrible. So horrible. And that's why I use Barkeeper's Friend on it. But Barkeeper's Friend does clean it up very nicely, but it had been a while. And so this bathroom was so bad, but it felt so good to get this done. This is definitely the cleaning project that was at the very top of my list, and today was finally the day to get it tackled. This bathroom is nice and clean now, which feels really good. And since I already have my rags out for cleaning mirrors, I decided that I would go ahead and tackle the window panes on this door. My little dog, Leo, that you guys like to see in my videos, he loves to stand here and look out this window and bark at the cats. And so he gets lots of little nose prints. There's actually a ton of scratches on these window panes. I'm assuming it is from a pet that the previous owners had. But so I can't do anything about the scratches. But I can still clean all the little nose prints and fingerprints and things. So like I said, since I already had out my window cloths and stuff for my mirror, I decided to go ahead and get this done. And it wasn't too cold this particular day, so I went ahead and did the outside of the door as well. It has definitely been a while since I have done a full-blown weekly reset, but I am just trying to do as much as I can and try to get back in a groove. And sometimes that means all I can do is a few things, and that is okay. Alright, so I am wanting to do a few tasks on my task list. So I think we are going to clean the toaster oven and the microwave. And then I'll clean up these few dishes that somebody left from lunch. I'm not going to name names. I know who did it, but I'm just going to clean up after them. I am usually pretty good about staying on top of cleaning the toaster oven and then also the microwave, which you are going to see in a few minutes, you guys. It is so bad. I normally do these things at least once a month. When I was following the Passionate Penny Pincher home planner, when I was doing that system, you do clean those things or these items weekly. And I did used to do that. And when I did that, it actually worked really, really well. I do find, though, that usually most of the time, as long as I do it once a month, that still works pretty well for us. But again, because, we have just been through the holidays and then I had been sick, nobody in my house decided that they were going to tackle cleaning anything like this or wiping it out if they made a mess or anything like that. So this was a mess, but it was one of those things that had to get done. I'm really hoping to kind of get in a better groove as we get into, February, hopefully, maybe. I was really thinking that once the new year rolled around that I was going to be able to kind of get back to my routines after the holidays. But I'm telling you, I was not prepared to be that sick for that long. And it has been really hard to get back in a groove. Also, we're in Florida and it is so cold here. So cold, like down in the 30s. And I am not somebody that likes cold weather. I'm fine if I could just stay in the bed. But if I have to actually get up and do stuff, I do not function well. I just don't like it. So I'm really having to push myself every day to get these things done. But I'm doing things obviously now that I'm feeling better. But it has still been hard to want to do things, and I'm going to have to just make myself get back in a routine. And as far as cleaning the components that come out of our toaster oven / air fryer, I do like to just put them in the sink and just spray them down really well with Dawn Power Wash and let them sit for a little while. All right, so here's the microwave. Clearly somebody made popcorn and left a gigantic mess. I couldn't get an angle so you could see the very top of the microwave, but it was so bad. So what I like to do, and I feel like my footage got messed up somehow, but what I like to do is I get a measuring cup and I fill it up with water, and then I put it in the microwave and turn the microwave on for about 3 minutes. Right here though, first thing I'm doing is pulling all the popcorn kernels out. But I put the measuring cup in there with water. You don't have to add vinegar. It's not necessary. You can if you would like to, but just steaming the water in there really helps loosen all of the grime on the microwave, and then it makes it a lot easier to just wipe things down. So that is what I did. I got the big chunks of popcorn out, then I microwaved the water, then I gave everything a good wipe down, and then I pulled out like the turntable and those things, gave them a wash. I washed the like the thing that you put, like the dome that you put over a plate to help with splatters and things like that. It was pretty grimy, so I just gave everything a really good clean. And again, this is another set of tasks that I'm going to have to get back in a good rhythm for. Last year, I had a really good rhythm with getting all of my deep cleaning done, and then, holidays, and then getting sick. I have had a hard time getting back to it, but I'm just going to have to find a new rhythm and start getting these things done. And if I don't get to all of my deep cleaning tasks for January, I'm not going to beat myself up. I am just going to move on and then hopefully get to them in February and just keep moving right along. So tell me in the comments, how do you like to tackle your deep cleaning tasks? Do you like to clean by task, where you do one task and kind of do it for the whole home? So like an example would be like cleaning all of the light fixtures in your house. Do you like to clean all of the light fixtures at one time? Or do you like to zone clean better, where you go through and clean one room from top to bottom? Let me know in the comments what your preferred method is. By nature, I am a task cleaner. I prefer to get out the tools for one kind of job and get the whole job done through the whole house. However, I do know that it is easier for filming if I do things by zone. So it's going to be interesting to see what that looks like for me this year. Last year was just kind of a weird year for us, and I ended up not doing nearly as much filming as I wanted to. It was my my son's senior year. There was just a lot going on. We had a lot of house projects, just a lot of things. This year is not like we are slowing down. Things have actually, like the pace of things has actually picked up. We have a lot of things going on, but I'm really just wanting to get back to filming cleaning videos. I enjoy it. And so I'm really making it a priority this year as much as I can. So it's going to be interesting, like I said, to kind of see how my cleaning evolves this year. So all of the insides are cleaned out now and put back together. And the last thing that I like to do is clean my toaster oven with this stainless steel cleaner. This toaster oven gets very, very streaky like the stainless steel does. And I have tried lots of different things, but I find that this spray works the best. I don't know if you noticed, I had like a paper towel that I use, and I kind of used it as a shield. This stuff will definitely leave a residue on other things if you get it on other things. So I try to keep it from, having like a bunch of overspray, but it works really well on the stainless. And I do try to do this just anytime it gets streaky. But like I said, it has been a while and it was very much overdue, but it always looks so good when it's done. Most of the time my kids are good about cleaning up after themselves when it comes to like breakfast and lunch when they're making themselves food. But today was not that day, so I am going to just get this cleaned up for them since I'm in the kitchen and just get it knocked out. And the kitchen never feels completely clean to me unless the stovetop has been wiped down. And like I said, my kids cooked in here and they did not clean it up. So I am going to get this done. That way everything is nice and clean when it is time for me to start making dinner in here tonight. thanks so much for hanging out with me today as I got some cleaning done and I did a little bit of decorating. I hope you guys enjoyed just kind of getting to a peek into some things that we have changed around here in our house. I'm excited to get back to making more cleaning videos, and I hope you guys are excited about them and going to enjoy them. If you have any requests, let me know what they are down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new to my channel and not already subscribed, please consider subscribing down below, and I will see you guys very soon.